This fucking music. Wait, can you hear it? It's really quiet. Alright. Let me try a couple things. I'm gonna mute it on my end just to make sure it's not coming through my mic. I'll do that before I share it on the Twitter. Maybe I should take the YouTube link off my stream. I don't think that's don't need that anymore. I don't know, we'll see about that. You know what I really need? Just a new layout in general. Alright, let's check that. Don't need that anymore. Okay, so it's not doubling through my mic, which is good. I'm gonna leave it on that setting there. And I'm gonna turn it up on my end actually. We're doing okay on CPU usage, it appears. Streaming at 60 FPS, which is probably unnecessary, but whatever. We're doing okay. Sounds pretty good. Alright, doing good. I'm gonna put it down a smidgen. Just a smidgen. Alright, I think we're set. We'll share that on the twit. This might be the most overdue stream series ever. This is super overdue. Wait. Oh, apparently I was gifted a sub to Cloudfang LP and I never noticed. Whoops. It feels kind of bad. Actually, I've had three times I've had a gift sub given to me for Cloudfang LP and I never noticed. Well then. I'm gonna go ahead and start the game now. Let's have a look here. Promotional materials. Avatar. Oh my god, was this was before Last Airbender came out. That's crazy.
Long ago, the four nations lived together in harmony. Then, everything changed when the fire.
Oh, you know what I should do real quick? I'm gonna turn off the fan, see if I can hear it.
Avatar, master of all four elements, stopped them. When the world needed him most, he vanished.
I forgot this came with a promotional video for Last Airbender.
The new avatar, an airbender named
Hey, Miss Pineapple, what's up?
Problem is, this avatar is still a kid. And
Oh, this looks so bad.
there's a lot to learn.
I love Last Airbender, but this is not a good
But I believe
trailer
we
for
can
it.
save the world.
Isn't that a season 2 scene? I feel like a lot of this isn't in the actual show. This is crazy. Yeah, some of that stuff is definitely from season 2. But I think they redrew it when it was actually time to like premiere those episodes. That's crazy. So Jimmy Neutron had to have been out by this point, right? I don't know which one they played. There's SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom, which is separate from this game. Was this before Jimmy Neutron came out? There's no fucking way. Okay, yeah, it is. Or no, it's not. This was before the Battle of the Twonkies came out. Remember when we bought commercials? Good times. Alright, that's enough of that. I can't believe there was a Last Airbender trailer in there. Rumble, I'm gonna leave that off. I unironically adore this game. Would you like to create a game file? Yes. I had to delete some save data to make room for this game. I had to delete my Pikmin 2 save from 2011. Battle for Volcano Island. I've played that game as well. I actually beat that game, but I rented it. I own Nicktoons Unite, and I beat that a couple times because I had no life as a kid, I guess.
Of woe, triumph against impossible odds, terror, and managerly responsibility. Our story begins in the calm waters above the town of Bikini Bottom. As we descend beneath the waves, we find another day. Wait a minute! Hold your seahorses.
Wait a minute. That's not the actual SpongeBob narrator, is it?
I can't believe this is happening here. It's horrible! Oh, thank Neptune, my manager's here.
Talk to me, Krabs.
It started out as a simple, a Krabby Patty with cheese.
So what went wrong?
When the customer took a bite, no cheese! Oh, this has never happened before!
Get a hold of yourself, Eugene. I'm going in.
This game has a free camera. I forgot about that. The French narrator in a recent episode. Oh, really? I know, didn't the creator, Steven, I forgot his last name already, but he came back to the show recently and then he died, which is kind of upsetting. Better than recent? That's good at least. I mean, you can't really match, like, the old episodes anyway. I forgot SpongeBob has a double jump. There's a lot of weird shit going on here. So, if you press Z, you actually have, like, an upgrade screen where you can upgrade your characters, which is crazy. This blew my mind when I was younger. Because it took me so long to actually try pressing Z to see what would happen. Alright, let's see.
If you need help, collect a Krabby Patty or two.
Nothing like old man type stuff.
You know, it's funny, when I was younger, I deliberately tried to break this game a couple times and I couldn't do it. Like, I tried to, like, go out of bounds and stuff. It's kind of funny that I can never figure out how to do it, because it's probably pretty easy. Yeah, it's pretty solid so far. This is going to be a 100% playthrough. Does it mean co-op? There is no co-op in this game as far as I'm aware. It's just that in some levels you play as Patrick, that's all.
That's zooming up manliness, even in the corners.
How does our audio sound, Mr. Pineapple? Is the game too loud? Is the game's audio like coming in through the mic and doubling? I hope not. Had really bad graphics? Yeah, I've been watching a playthrough of Battle for Bikini Bottom recently, and like, to me that game looks like it's clearly worse than this, but what do I know? I actually haven't played Battle for Bikini Bottom. Also, is it just me, or is this music like not that bad?
Well, not manager.
Oh, you can double jump while you're doing that. Okay, I forgot. It's not doubling? Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. Look, you can see the Krusty Krab in the distance. This game is so good. This game is all about realism. Not realism. Cinematography, whatever you call it. So there's actually secrets you can collect in this game. Those treasure chests. I want to say there's one in each stage, but I could be wrong. If I remember correctly, this jump is like actually really difficult. Oh, okay, never mind. When I was younger, it was hard.
To see what extra you have just earned, go to the extras section on the options menu.
IMO, this is better. This is a better 3D platformer than Ukulele. It's slightly better. Oh, you can fix the camera in SpongeBob by pressing L. I don't know why you don't want to do that though. How do I undo it? I can't. How do I fix? Oh, there we go.
Manager coming through.
This game's music is like imprinted into my head forever. Legend of the Lost Spatula, is that a game or like an episode? Oh, oh, you know what? That was the first one, wasn't it? I think that, yeah, that's actually separate from Battle for Bikini Bottom. I think Battle for Bikini Bottom came out after that one.
Thanks for the help, boys.
Apparently this game was actually rushed. It came out really soon after Battle for Bikini Bottom, but I think this game's pretty polished for what it is. I accidentally fixed the camera again. There we go. Oh, you get more points for like multi-smashing? Okay. I never noticed that when I was younger. So we're probably gonna get a level up here, right? Let's see. There it is. The P means that you have earned your first upgrade point. Whenever you see the P, press Z to open. Okay.
Break through some weak objects in the world.
I'll wait until the next level before I upgrade. No, I want that.
This is a job for a man.
I want to say you can see Patrick flying in the air with the flag in his butt. There he is. Wonderful.
Bounce off a springboard, just jump on top of it.
More of a man already.
So you can get hit. You have like, oh, there, okay. I didn't mean to demonstrate that, but yeah. You have 3 hearts basically, and you can upgrade that too.
Bullet, but not heavy.
This is gonna be a full 100% playthrough.
Who are you?
I'm the manager of this establishment. Everything is gonna be just fine.
I'm really scared, man.
You got a name?
Phil?
Come on, Phil, stay with me. I've only got one shot at this. Gotta have the right tools for the job.
It's a pencil.
Bingo. I want you to do me a favor, Bill.
What?
Say cheese. The beginning. A little yellow friend awakes from his slumber and prepares for the biggest day of his life. Yet, despite his dreams, he is not honored with the manager position of the new Krusty Krab 2. So he sulks off to drown his depression in ice cream at the local Goofy Gooville's. Across the street, jealous of Mr. Krab's success, the diabolical Plankton hatches Plan Z. He steals King Neptune's crown and frames Mr. Krabs.
These
for
old
selling
licensed
it to a
games would be like a
far-off,
retelling of the
dangerous
movie
land
or the
of
episode.
Shell City. Let us now join our heroes in the midst of their self-pity.
I don't think he hates it. I mean, like, voice actors, they don't do a bunch of different voices because they want to. Like, a lot of times they have to to make money. I imagine Nickelodeon pays him pretty good, though.
Hey, buddy, come on, wake up.
Huh? Where am I?
It's 8 in the morning. Close. Go collect your friend and get out of here.
Hey, buddy! Come on up here and join the party!
I hope you like this music, because it's gonna play this entire time. But can I attack in the air? That's so weird. Patrick can't attack in the air. Why is that specific? That's like specific to SpongeBob. That's so weird. I guess we'll upgrade Patrick, right? When upgraded, allows Patrick's Macho Star Spin to reflect enemies' projectiles back at them. But not gas. Also, the levels in this game are really long. I remember that very specifically. Mr. Pineapple, how have you been? It's been a little while. I hope everything's going well with school and such. It feels like time is going by so quickly. I hope this game has a bald buzz where you have to press A, but I don't think so. Neptune does appear later, though. I don't think you get anything for breaking everything, but that's not going to stop me. Are you listening to this music right now? Also, the GameCube is chugging right now. I don't think you can hear it, but it's... Hey, Trumo, what's up? I saw that you replied to me on Twitter, but I didn't see what it was, so I'll check that out later. I've been fine, a little busy with school and other stuff. Okay. Glad to hear you've been doing alright. Trying to ignore the music? Why? It's so good. Oh, I remember, I actually played this game before the movie came out, which makes sense because they would release it before to advertise it. But, I remember I was watching the movie and, like, waiting for all the things in the game to happen in the movie. And I was, like, surprised when some things didn't happen the same way. Too good to respond to you. No, that's not what I meant. This music is unreal. Duck.
Spongebob!
What's up, Patrick? You have got to try this new dot room game.
Duck!
Where?
What a game. Alex, what's up? This game is great. I hope it's just you, because on my end it looks like the stream is doing okay. Can you at least, like, hear the stream? Okay. Oh, fuck. I was looking at chat. So those broom enemies. So basically there's only 2 enemies in the entire game. And they're just recolored over and over again. So the big like breath spewing ones, those take 1 hit. And the broom guys take 2 hits. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. But since we upgraded Patrick's swing, he does 2 damage. So that means we can kill everything with 1 hit. The other one, I can't think of its name, probably Battle for Bikini Bottom. That's the one that everybody seems to like a lot. It's weird that you can hear it but not see it, Trumu. Also, how dare you, I'm a Christian server. No.
Hey, it's you two again. I missed you guys.
It's an underrated one? Interesting. It could be the Golden Spatula 1. It could be Nicktoons Unite. If it's just a SpongeBob game, it's probably not Nicktoons Unite. Or Volcano Island. The noise they make when they die. The Up Chocolate Creek challenge is now open. SpongeBob now... Wait, I didn't read that. Warp this level? If we say yes to this, does it reset? Truth or Square? Never even heard of it. Oh yeah, so the loading times in this game are notorious. Because they do take a while. Wait, what? So I went to a different level, but it's brought me back here. Oh, you know what it is? Okay. So you have to... I have not, Trumu. So the next Undertale stream will be on Friday, and that's when we'll do the rest of Genocide. So to play that SpongeBob mission, you actually have to like unlock it yourself by pressing those buttons up there. There are speedruns for this? Oh, almost certainly. I know there are speedruns for Battle for Bikini Bottom. Boy, this fucking music. Eat 20 paper sands. You're close though. I beat Undyne in under 10 tries, so it's not looking good for you. 10 doesn't sound very good, but trust me. I do have Smash. I've been playing it a lot. I have not played online yet, I've been playing single player. The single player is interesting. The Rugrats theme in this, yeah, I can kind of see that. God damn. The sound effects in this game. Then I gave up, oof. He's pretty hard. I know, I said within 7. I can do it in 7 tries. I know I can. Sorry for the people that somehow got Undertale spoiled for them just now. Could you imagine? Why is I not capitalized?
Oh boy, I love whatever that move is.
You will. Just bring me more Goofy Goober tokens.
Playing World of Light right now? Yeah, World of Light is a good thing to play while you're like listening to something. Because it's kind of tedious. Some of the battles are still hard, yeah. Some of them are kind of bullshit, not gonna lie. I did the Jeff one pretty recently. That's where you have like 3 Inklings all firing guns at you, and it sucks. It's funny, like World of Light, like simultaneously. It kind of reminds you why single player content isn't that good in Smash Bros. Because whenever they try to make it hard, it just feels like BS. I feel like there's a secret here actually. Like besides the one that we just got. You did that one earlier today? Yeah. whole new Marowak or just put a hat? Whichever one is easier. It might be easier to make a new one. I'm not sure though. Otherwise, yeah, I'd be fine with just in addition to the pre-existing one. I should have done it sooner. Christmas is only 2 weeks away. Press R to warp to the combat arena challenge. A Waluigi spirit? There's definitely a Waluigi spirit. You can probably fight him in World of Light, but I haven't seen him yet. This kind of sucks because I'm using Spongebob and not Patrick. So I know what you can do is you can do that. If you just kite them around for a while, then they'll basically all gang up behind you, and then you can kill them all in one shot. Yeah, I don't know, World of Light has some cool ideas, but I wish they, like, had some more types of challenges besides just the fights. Like, you think they would take, like, the minigames from Smash Run and, like, repurpose them into spirit challenges. I can't believe Slushy guessed which game I was going to play. I didn't even tell him beforehand. In the Discord, Slushy just randomly guessed which game I was going to play. I was kind of annoyed. Ow. Yeah. Oh yeah, every time you get hit, they laugh at you. Sora's going to be DLC 3. I can honestly see that happening. However, if Square Enix only gets one DLC character, then I think it'll be like a Dragon Quest character, probably. That makes more sense to me. New bosses or just reused ones? It depends on what you mean. So like, all the bosses that you find in Classic Mode, I'm pretty sure also appear in World of Light. I can't confirm that yet, but I'm pretty sure. So far, I've encountered 3 bosses that appear in both modes. So I don't know what that tells you. Yeah. Ugh. Why are there so many? 35 left? This takes so long. When I was younger, these were challenging to me. Because I wasn't very good. They actually get easier later on because you get better moves. New bosses in Smash series. Oh yeah, there are new bosses for the Smash series in there. No. If you fall off, you lose immediately. In case that wasn't obvious. Yeah. Ooh. Alright, we did it. Yeah, I don't know. Smash Ultimate seems kind of bare bones, which is kind of weird to say, because on the surface it seems like that has the most content of any. Lucas, Ness, Chrom, Ike, and Youngling. That is a good collection of characters. My favorites right now are Shulk, Palutena, Ike. Those are the ones that kind of carried over from Smash 4, but now I really like Pichu. Pichu is so fun. And Pokemon Trainer. Super smashed in a stamina battle. Good luck with that. Alright, let's get our cartwheel ability. I'm pretty sure you need this to move on. I'm not sure though.
Okay, Patrick. Since you've brought me enough Goofy Goober tokens, you may now use the cartwheel move.
I think the reason why you can barely hear Mindy is because the sound effect volume is so high.
Time to spin?
They're not random. So like for example, in the beginning you fight Mario, and that'll be the same for everybody. And then you get a choice between 3 characters, and those 3 characters are the same for everybody. I finally got Shulk in World of Light. It took so long.
You better get going, Patrick. There's lots to do.
So this is our new move. So if you want like a particular character, you'll have to look up like where they are so that you know which direction to go into when you start the game. So what's cool about this move is that it just keeps going. If you just hold down X, then it won't stop. I need health. I need health. Incineroar? So I've actually unlocked every character besides Incineroar. For a while, I thought they were gonna force me to unlock Incineroar because I lost a couple of the challenger approaching things. I lost to Daisy and Bayonetta randomly. But since I lost to Incineroar on purpose and then Daisy and Bayonetta by accident, when I went into the challenger approaching door, it kept giving me Incineroar, so I thought they were gonna force me to get him. But what you can do is you can go into the challenger approaching door and then just lose on purpose. Then it will cycle through the other characters you need. So that's how I got all the characters except for Incineroar. I never learned how to play Shulk. Once I heard his Australian accent, I was so confused, and he's too pro for me. Shulk is a lot of fun. Even if you don't use them in auto arts, just spamming his forward air, you'll get a lot of mileage out of that. Patrick's doing a cartwheel and he's pissed about it. So yeah, I'm never gonna unlock Incineroar. I'm gonna get every character besides him. I'm actually also missing the Mii Brawler. I'm pretty sure the only way you can get him is through World of Light, because I don't know how else to get him. And since he was one of the first... Oh yeah, definitely. Marth? I don't know. I had a hard time with Marth at the beginning, because I tried using him for World of Light. You can get a spirit that actually makes your sword characters stronger, and that's what I've been using. For Marth and Shulk. Oh yeah, so you can get like way better spirits on the spirit board. So like if you if you dip out of World of Light every once in a while and check out the spirit board, like you can get spirits that trivialize some of the World of Light maps. And I got wrecked all. You will get there though. You have a good collection of characters there. Ness's back air is still really good. Chrom is good too. I'm gonna see if I can main like 20 characters in Smash Ultimate. I feel like if they're gonna have 70 characters, then you may as well like play a lot of them. That's one thing I noticed on Twitter. People are too dead set on like finding their one main and then like just playing them. Especially like casual players. I don't know, I feel like casual players, they feel like they have to pick out one character and then just play them, even though they don't have to. So in World of Light, I've been trying to cycle through a couple characters. Like I was playing Wii Fit Trainer for a while, and she was fun. I was playing Olimar. So I want to say you get some kind of bonus if you do all these boxes in a row without stopping. Yep. So I haven't looked up anything about this game, so I'm gonna go for 100% without looking up anything. I'm going off of childhood memories. Thing I don't understand about so many characters. At a 64-person tourney. At a 64-person tournament, you could have 64 different characters, which is crazy. And it's kind of interesting seeing like which characters people think are OP, like right out the gate. For Smash 4 it was Diddy Kong, and they were basically right. Diddy Kong was stupid back then. This time it's King K. Rool, which is interesting. When I was younger, I thought this was so epic. This music. Oh, so these are the bosses you get for the levels. They're just like a bunch of enemies they throw at you. Kind of low budget. Actually, that is exactly 1 cent, I think. So thank you. I appreciate it. Tell Paul I said hi. So what you can actually do is, I think you can just grind enemies. Because they give you, yeah, they give you weights. They give you a lot, actually, I'm surprised. It doesn't look like it's diminishing either. This is actually optimal. This is what they do in speedruns. Oh, the Joker DLC, yeah. I'm telling you, we're gonna get Kratos. My mailman's uncle works at Nintendo. I know all the characters. You ready? So first we're gonna get Piranha Plant. Alright, you knew about that one already. Then we're gonna get Joker. He told me that we were gonna get Joker before it happened, so I know that I should believe him. He has insider sources, TM. His insider sources, TM, say that after Joker, we're gonna get Kratos. And after Kratos, number 5 from Codename Kids Next Door. That's the one they're really banking on. They think that number 5 will sell the DLC to everybody. Plankton is gonna say the N-word. Wait, what? I don't remember that part. So I think what you can do is... Yep, number 5, that's right. Why number 5? Number 5 is the most iconic character from Codename Kids Next Door. I think everybody knows that. So they give Spongebob like a unique running animation and everything for this stage, even though you don't have to play as him, which is kind of cool. So later on, there's like there's a mission you can do here as just Spongebob, but we can't do it right now. Alright, so where was I? Joker, Kratos, number 5. The 4th DLC character is Golduck.
There you are, Patrick. I've been trying to find you all evening.
It's 8 in the morning, SpongeBob.
Oh my gosh, 8 o'clock. I am late for work. Mr. Krabs is gonna kill me. Oh, Mr. Krabs.
Back at the Krusty Krab, King Neptune confronts Mr. Krabs about his alleged thievery. He asks if there is anyone present who may vouch for Mr. Krabs' character, and our yellow knucklehead McSpazatron shows up to accuse Mr. Krabs of being a horrible person. King Neptune zaps Mr. Krabs, causing SpongeBob to sober up quickly. He selflessly volunteers to journey to Shell City and
Fortnite
retrieve
DLC,
the
oh
king's
dear.
crown. Freezing Mr. Krabs in place, King Neptune grants a 6-day reprieve so SpongeBob and Patrick may attempt to retrieve the crown. King Neptune's daughter Mindy provides SpongeBob and Patrick with a magic mirror through which she can communicate and assist our heroic duo. We continue as SpongeBob and Patrick arrive at the paddy wagon.
Brian, look out! No. I always forget how much original stuff is in the movie. The movie's so good.
SpongeBob, Patrick, it's time to start your journey. Drive the paddy wagon through Bikini Bottom to the edge of town.
I like how as you're leaving, like, the town is being converted into, like, Planktopia, Planktopolis, right?
This road will take you through Bikini Bottom to the edge of town. Don't let the paddy wagon take too much damage, or you'll have to start again.
So there's a bunch of secrets in this level, and I don't know how to get them.
Epic, heroic, daring, valiant, courageous.
I think that's because you're the top bit donator for the day. Because you donated 1 bit, which is more than anybody.
SpongeBob, you're driving a sandwich.
Not just a sandwich, a Krabby Patty.
Jeez.
The Candy movie was good. You can find the whole thing on YouTube. As well as the Powerpuff Girls movie from 2002. They're both really good. So you can go through this at whichever speed you want. I guess I won't agonize too much over the weights. Thank you for the bit. I don't remember where all the secrets are. I don't think there's one in here. Yeah, there's not. So the idea is that when you're leaving, they're converting it to like Planktopolis, but then when you come back, it's like converted fully.
So much destruction.
It's so much harder to control this than it looks. Powerpuff Girl movie came out? That's crazy. I was 6 years old, I think. 2002. You get worse handling on grass, which is interesting. Thank you for the very satisfying bit noise. I don't think you can power slide. I have nitros that I'm not using. I don't know why you would use them. We're not timed, so. So there are missions where you do this and you are timed, so that's why they give this to you. In case you were curious. I think we can go in this one. Another secret. There we go. We got the secret. And then there's just a hole in the ground. I think this is the end. close to it. I guess not. Ow. I am 22 years old, indeed.
It's going up. There's the edge of town.
You've reached the edge of town, and now you can go on to the next part of your journey. Here's your reward. Come back again if you want another driving challenge.
I think this capture card is doing a pretty good job. I haven't used it very much. Seems like it's doing pretty good.
With the chaos of Bikini Bottom behind them, SpongeBob and Patrick begin their long journey towards Shell City. However, with SpongeBob gone, all is not well. Plankton is now selling the Krabby Patty at the Chum Bucket.
When I first saw this, I thought there'd be a level where you play as Squidward.
Customers are getting a mind-controlling bucket helmet. Squidward has discovered Plankton's plan to create an army of bucket heads. Will Squidward save the day? No. On the outskirts of town,
That spooked me when I was younger. It was scary.
some of the charming
When
locals
Squidward gets overwhelmed by all the
not
bucket
last
heads.
long outside the city, but our friends do not listen.
Thank you for all the bits.
They should
Have a
listened.
nice night, Alex. Thank you.
Our heroes are now stranded in a vast desert with only their feet for transportation.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna leave this level. And we're gonna go play the paddy wagon mission again. I'll show you why in a moment.
Plankton is using those radio towers to broadcast his evil messages across the sea. SpongeBob, you have to find a way to shut those towers down. You have enough Goofy Goober tokens. Now I can teach you the bash move.
So if you don't have enough, then they tell you to go back and play the paddy wagon mission again.
Now I am the master.
Press 1, you can hit things directly above you.
Wow. Thanks, Mindy.
Those radio towers are broadcasting Plankton's hypnotizing messages. If we don't do
Hypnotizing?
something soon, every creature in the sea will be under Plankton's control.
I don't think hypnotizing is the word they were looking for.
Shut them down.
Isn't this the really dangerous desert that
Also,
no
that's not
one
how it
has
worked in the
ever
movie.
returned from?
No. I think that's the desert next to this one.
Oh, well, in that case, I'll have those towers shut down in a jiffy.
Here's our new move. It actually looks kind of cool. Yo, real talk though, if SpongeBob was in Smash Brothers, this would be a sub B. It would be really clean. Look at that smooth animation. And that sound effect. Alright, so the way completion works in this game is that each mission has like sub-missions inside of it. Let's see, how do I go over? Here we go. Oh yeah, so on this menu you can actually see the name of every level before we even go to them. So like, if you want... Yeah, so the very last level you can see what it's called. Welcome to Planktopolis, minions. Yeah, it kind of spoils the game, but whatever. Have we collected all the treasure chests? We missed one in Sandwich Driving 101. We got the rest though. It's kind of weird that you can't like switch levels without already being in a level. Like there isn't like a main menu. You basically switch levels from the pause screen. It's weird.
Do you want to try a time challenge?
So I've heard people complain about the load times in this game, but honestly, the load times are worse in Smash Ultimate.
Good one, buddy.
Like every time you retry a spear mission, it takes like 10 seconds.
You'll have a set time limit to get to the end of the road. If you finish in less than the set time, I'll reward you.
Was great along with Atlantis, but SpongeBob was... Oh, frig. Spongebob out of water sucked, except they did a good job with the CGI models. Were very beautiful. Alright, if you say so. I'm not sure which ones you're talking about. So now we're timing. And the way this works is that, well, so we have to beat it in under 4 minutes, but then later on, there's another level. We have to do this, we have to beat this time that you're getting right now. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna get to the end and then wait. I'm looking for that treasure chest, and I'm not seeing it. We're gonna have to come back here and look for the other treasure chest because I have no idea how to get it. Maybe you just get it automatically if you like go through the whole thing without getting hit. You know what, actually? Can I go to the options?
Save the money first.
All your sound effects custom made by me.
Ow. I like how the wheels are pickles. I just noticed.
It's going up. There's the edge of town.
And now we wait. Why is the eject concept for video game movies? Try to do realistic textures in the models. I mean, you can't make it look like the cartoon anyway. With 3D models. So they may as well try to make the shading look okay. Oh yeah, you can actually back up. What characters are the rest of you guys using in Smash Bros?
You've won the time challenge. Now I have a real challenge for you.
Mindy, we're ready. What do we do?
Rings will appear on the road.
These missions suck.
Go through each ring before it disappears. If you get through them all, I'll reward you.
Some of these are really hard. You haven't got your Switch yet? No. Hoping for Christmas. It feels weird to me that I got my Switch last Christmas and now it's been a year. That's crazy to me. It doesn't feel like it's been a year. I haven't played it. I don't think I've played a year's worth of games on my Switch. I've played Odyssey, Xenoblade 2, and then just a bunch of Fire Emblem Warriors. Marth? Okay, check it. Thanks for stopping by, Trimo. I'll see you later. To do anyone else reliably? I see. Once you get the hang of the game's mechanics, you'll probably find a couple characters you like. They kind of look like giant onion rings. I wonder if we should just play the levels like normal, and then go back and do the 100% stuff. That might be better. That might be better. I don't know.
So much destruction.
Oh no!
It's starting to come apart.
I remember this being a lot harder. Not gonna lie. Oh yeah, the X button is the horn, which you can press. Oh yeah, and if you miss a single one, you have to start all over, which kind of sucks. It's just like Superman 64. I just realized it's just like that.
It's going up. There's the edge of town.
First try.
You've beaten the ring challenge.
Maybe we'll come back and do the other one later, since it'll be a little less repetitive that way. We'll move on to the next level now. Even though it does only take like 3 minutes to do it,
Since you
but
beat
whatever.
the other challenges so easily, I have a tough one for you.
Easy? Yeah, it was easy.
Oh, very easy.
All right, I'll give you a hard time to beat. Get to the end of the road in less than the set time.
They do just use your old time, right? That's what I thought. Let's see. No, it's actually less than that. Alright, I was wrong.
My mom always said, if you can't say anything,
3,000 miles to Shell City.
don't blow your nose into your hand.
I got mine like a year and a half ago as a graduation gift. Oh, nice. I spent a lot of time catching up on Switch games. I still haven't played Mario & Rabbids or Splatoon 2. And I think I'm probably just gonna take the L on Splatoon 2. I don't think I'll get around to playing that one ever.
Black belt, here I come.
A new enemy. The noises that the enemies make in this game are so gross. kind of prefer this over the upgraded version, because the upgraded version, it plants your fist in the box, and then you have to wait for it to like detonate. I don't really need that, so I'm just gonna break. Can you jump out of? I don't think so. You can't like jump, spin, then jump again.
Oh, that's a headache waiting to happen.
Oh, they're all hillbillies, I get it. I never noticed that. All the enemies are hillbillies that have been converted.
Right now.
It's too bad Slushy's in here. This is like his game. May happen next time. Tomorrow, probably. Oh yeah, that stuff is slippery too, which kind of sucks. I think, you know what, actually? Let me see. Yeah, you can do that as well. Pretty cool.
One hapless soul at a time. Boing.
Oh no! Okay, I almost died. Should I break these? I guess I should. What if Spongebob is the last, or just one of the Smash Bros. DLC characters? I don't think it's out of the question at this point.
Nothing like a little man type stuff.
They said that Nintendo was choosing the characters. I bet Nintendo and Nickelodeon made a deal. Alright. I'll see you later, Trimu. Thanks for stopping by. I can't believe I missed that.
About this evil radio tower.
Bender for Smash. Bender will be right after SpongeBob. I like how the jellyfish have the helmets on now.
Vacuuming up manliness and keeping the corners.
Let's see, so you can actually check and see how many chests are missing. We still have 2 to find.
Oh, that's a headache waiting to happen. Super fun! Saving the day!
Let's see how we do this.
Hey, Lloyd! The one about the sponge that made it through the desert? No. Me neither.
I think I need to do like this first. Hey, what does this do? Weird. Why would you want that? Oh. Okay, that goes over there. Let's try this. This will be fun. These side missions. The music here is so good. So you can't jump while you're in this form. You can just roll. It's like Marble Blast or something. Later on, these like extra missions where you turn into a ball are actually like legit difficult. Especially if you're impatient like me.
A rolling sponge gathers no barnacles.
Do you think that these were inspired by the floodless missions in Super Mario Sunshine? Or maybe the other way around? That's another game we should play on here. We're actually toward the end already. That wasn't very long. Okay, here we go.
That's giving up manliness, even in the corners.
I don't think we've died yet. The first ever perfect run of SpongeBob the movie, the game. Alright, let's see. Now we can make actual progress. We could go back and break those boxes, excuse me, but we don't have to. Whoa, the game like stuttered there for a second. That almost killed me. Honestly, it's easier to kill these guys with their flex.
Just ooze macho. Up to daisy.
Settle. Oh. How do I do this? Also, what's up with these like red marks on the wall? So clearly there's a way to get those weights up there. Oh, okay, wow. When I was younger I couldn't figure this shit out because I wasn't very smart. Wait, that's still not good enough? How do you do this? Yeah, maybe... Alright, if I just break one... Shit. God damn it. Oh, I still got it. Nailed it. The bounty task is now open to play. Alright, we'll do it. It's pretty easy, so I don't see why not. Oh. Okay, we're good.
That's giving up manliness,
This camera angle,
even in the corners.
you can see all SpongeBob's pores. Honestly, SpongeBob is very well suited to Smash Brothers. He already has a double jump, like, canonically, so I mean... How many other characters are like that? Turn the volume down a little bit on my end. Make sure it's not doubling through.
But not heavy.
The bungee challenge is now open to play, so I think there's no reason to not just do this now, so I may as well get it over with. What's up here? Nothing? What? Why is this here? So you have to break all of the targets without hurting yourself, I guess? I don't know how you would hurt yourself. Oh, with the steam over there. Okay, that's right. We're hanging by his underpants. Wonderful. I had one summer where I just like played this game to completion. Not like 100%, but I beat it like several days in a row. I would do it once a day. That was my life for like a couple days during one summer when I was younger. How do I do that without? You win. Oh, okay. Let me out. Cool. That's 2 challenges done. We just have 2 more. And also the main mission. I have a feeling that these missions are shorter than I remember them being. Probably how I was able to beat them in one day, like all of them. Have I not? No, I know I have. This just makes a new thing, right? Yeah. Let's do it again. Alright, my mom's calling. I'm gonna take 1 second here. And return. The plan was to have my mom visit for Christmas, but I guess she doesn't feel like coming anymore, which is disappointing. She'd be visiting like not just me, like the rest of our side of the family. It's like a weird set of circumstances, but yeah. It's disappointing. Let's not get hit by the steam. So we have a new upgrade, but I don't think I want to use it yet. I want to see what the next level is first. Honestly, health might be a good idea to keep my perfect streak going. It's very important that we do that. Oh, fuck. Reflect? You can see Patrick up there, I just noticed. In the tower, too.
Feeling like more of a man already.
New challenge. After this one, we'll have one more. Oh, these. Honestly, what's better, the flawless missions or these? Oh, there's a timer. Shit, I didn't even notice that. Honestly, this is actually really similar to the Mario missions. Oh, I need that. There's one more now. Depth perception is kind of hard in this game. Oh no. So I feel like this is harder than it should be. I'm gonna run out of time at this rate. Seriously? Can I get up there? I wonder what happens to the timer if you use a checkpoint. It's kind of weird. Oh, the music picks up as you progress. It's kind of interesting. I remember that. Oh no! Those blocks are a bad idea. It's far from ideal.
How much of a man do I have to be?
No! Ah. Most intense game I've played all year. Hi, Flynn. I agree, it is Game of the Year. It's Game of the Year every year. It doesn't matter which year it came out. It really doesn't. Only elitists think the year it comes out matters. I'm just saying, I haven't died yet. I just thought I should throw that out there since Flynn just joined us. I'm not bragging. But it would be not wrong to say that I'm a master of Spongebob. Why do I not believe you? You should believe me. I haven't died yet. I almost died a couple times, I think. I had one heart during, or one patty during that like fight mission where you fight like 70 of these generic enemies. That was pretty intense. You should have been here. Speaking of which, when I was younger, I liked this music, so I would just keep fighting forever because I thought the music was cool. When I was younger, I was easily amused by like boss music in licensed games. You know, I still really like the boss theme in Nicktoons Unite, like unironically. It's actually like decent. Shit. David Hasselhoff is in it? He is! Oh, you don't even know. Alright, so I'm pretty sure you don't care about spoilers. You fight a boss on David Hasselhoff, and it's really funny. Hello, Killer Floyd. Always scared me as a kid. I could see that, yeah. It's like dun dun dun. And usually like it's accompanied by like the generic enemies like screaming, you know what I mean? Because that's like their noise, the noise they make when they appear. So now we're toward the end of the level. I'm honestly not sure how many times I beat this when I was younger. It was a lot. I would estimate like 11. It's kind of like Pokemon XD where I played it so much that I don't even remember how much I played it. Something up there? Alright. I mean, I guess I could say I'm playing this in honor of the Spongebob creator. I guess these things are like tangentially related. It totally wasn't just me feeling like playing this game out of nowhere. With Link's Awakening. Yeah, games like that where they're relatively short, you can beat them in about a day if you really set your mind to it. We did it. Oh, this level. This might be my favorite. You'll see why.
I found one last spot with those ugly
Okie dokie, Coral.
towers. Use whatever you can find to knock them down.
The music here is nutty. It's so good.
The last of Plankton's propaganda towers are here on the edge of the desert.
Before they called it hypnotizing towers, and that was wrong.
Breathtakingly evil.
These tracks form part of a slide through this area. I need you two to race down them and knock those towers over.
Did someone say nutty?
Don't worry, guys. Stay on the track, jump over obstacles, and hit any plankton signs you see along the way. Good luck.
Listen to this music.
Looks like fireworks. Ow! Flicker!
I love how you can hear the plankton propaganda in the background. It kind of sucks, it's like repetitive. Oh no!
How was that for you?
So I'm pretty sure you can actually do sequence breaks here, but like in the wrong direction. Like you can go backwards basically if you fall down into a earlier part of the track. In the dub of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. Yeah, I totally buy that. You know, there's a song that kind of sounds like this in the sub. I forget what it's called though. It's like a song that plays a lot in Season 3. Yeah, it actually sounds a lot like this. I kind of want to play on stream after this to show you.
That's how we do things in Bikini Bottom.
In Season 3 of GX, when it's like it's still playing the Get Your Game On theme in the dub, but like the show actually gets kind of dark. So the intro is showing like Jaden being evil and his friends dying, but then it's still playing the Get Your Game On. Oh shit! Oh shit! So there's like a shortcut up here that really gave me a hard time when I was younger. I probably won't go for it because I'm scared to do it. I'm scared. I'm scarred from when I was younger.
Right away, Patrick. When was the last time you took a bath? I had trouble saying goodbye.
I hope I didn't just spoil part of Season 3 for you. I think I may have by accident. But I have much of shit. If you aren't, you should watch until a certain part. Halfway through Season 3, you should switch from the dub to the sub. That's the optimal way to watch GX, in my opinion. The shortcut was right there. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, hold on. Oh! I'm the best ever. Don't at me. I think I still missed the treasure chest, though. No, there it is.
Talk about pretty rock formation, Patrick. This one's up to you.
Oh, I'm a fool. First death. on dub, then going back and watching select parts over again. See, I would actually do it the other way around. Because, like, the drama of Season 3 will be more impactful if you actually watch it, like, subbed, and then you can go back and watch it dubbed. That would be... That's actually kind of how I did it, because I ended up watching a lot of the Season 3 episodes twice. In Season 4, yeah. I'm sorry I spoiled part of Season 3 for you. I feel like you should stop coming here, because whenever you do, I spoil something.
Our heroes, having foiled Plankton's evil plans, continue across the desert. But Plankton remains one stubby step ahead of them. He sends someone to make sure that they will fail. He is a vicious, ruthless killer named Dennis. Fortunately, SpongeBob and Patrick have discovered the paddy wagon in a parking lot. But the key is missing. So the only thing to do is to go into the rough, tough bar and look for it. Good luck, my
This part of the
friends.
movie.
You're going to need it.
I have to go to the bathroom. Oh, there was a part in this level that actually scared me when I was younger. Like, I was scared of moving on, because I didn't know what to do. I'll point it out once we get to it.
You have to get the key to the paddy wagon back. Good news, Patrick. You've got enough Goofy Goober tokens for me to teach you a new ability.
My flop is the mightiest flop of all!
It's called the Smash.
Oh my god. Trimu was right, they said the N-word.
In the air?
Yes, you have to be in the air for the Smash to work. You can use it to press buttons, break through floors, and even defeat enemies. The paddy wagon is parked outside, but you'll need to get the key back to use it.
That doesn't sound hard.
You'll probably have to defeat all of the thugs to get to it.
That sounds hard.
You can do it, I know you can.
Well, if you believe in me, then I can do it.
His mouth movements.
The key
to the paddy
to
wagon.
the paddy wagon. Careful. Easy. You got it!
Is the curse word in SpongeBob world?
Hey, presents!
So Patrick is actually cursing whenever he says it. So what we're gonna do is, since this is lame, we're gonna upgrade it.
Nothing can stop the mighty.
Flynn, have you been streaming your Nuzlocke? I hope I haven't been missing too much of it. I found a secret. Seems like the shock whip doesn't actually hurt them. Oh, I guess that's why Patrick can't do his twirl in the air, because then he wouldn't be able to do this. In a fair bit? Okay. That's both disappointing and also kind of a relief, because that means I haven't been missing too much. Oh yeah. You can stun enemies with that, that's interesting. I'm trying to get into the Christmas spirit now that school's over. I'm having Trumo make me an extra Christmassy icon.
How much of a man do I have to be?
How do I do this without hurting myself? Okay, I thought maybe I'd have a timer on it. I was wrong. You know what I can do actually? Let's upgrade our health. May as well. Why is the background
Oh
whatever?
boy,
And now we have 4 health. We can touch them and then they start. Okay. That makes more sense. And they give weights. That's good. They introduced a bunch of new enemies in this. So I was actually wrong earlier. I said that this game had like 2 enemies just like recolored over and over again. But I actually forgot about a bunch of enemies. I should give this game more credit. Also, I forgot I could cartwheel. Ow. Well, I thought that was safe. Mr. Flinsanity, have you been playing the new Smash? I'm slightly curious. I'm pretty sure you have been. Yeah, you have been. I saw you tweeted about it the one time. Oh no. I hope I didn't screw myself out of being able to do this. There we go. Alright. Is that a secret? Through other means, right, yeah. I was saying earlier, I have everybody except Incineroar. I found a way to unlock all but 1 character, and I'm pretty proud about it, won't lie. Perhaps more than I should be. Any characters you're fond of already? For now, I'm sticking with Shulk and Palutena. And Pichu, because Pichu is amazing. I'm kind of upset that Alfred did a video about Pichu, because now everybody knows how good Pichu is. It was like a well-kept secret until now. Am I dead? That's lame. Why can't I swim? How is there water underwater? Wait. I think there's actually a secret down here too. Yeah, the Disco Star task. This is fun. I remember this.
How much of a man do I have to be?
Oh, that's right. I remember you tweeting about Roy and Richter. Very good. Chrom seems really good too. I was trying him out earlier. The lag. So when it turns red, it hurts you. That's what I remember from this. The dog value, but Isabelle exists and is probably better. Dude, Isabelle seems nutty. I'm not gonna lie. That fishing rod is too much. Look at all these background characters. Look at this guy. Why does he have an 8-pack? The Isabelle seems pretty nutty. I forgot that I unlocked her, so I haven't actually tried her yet. stun you. Ow. Why don't you have an APAC? Man, I'm working on it. Living a sedentary life where I just stream and play Smash Ultimate. It's kind of hard to get an APAC that way. I'm trying though. Where am I? Where did it leave me? Wait. Oh. Oh shit. Power up. We're getting a lot of weights.
Little guy, big stink.
There we go. Honestly, who needs a hook shot when you can just use your tongue? Link wishes he was Patrick. Honestly, we should just take Link out of Smash Brothers and replace him with Patrick. This room. Why is there lava in the bar?
Where they make the little umbrellas that go in drinks.
Also, why is it? It's just a static image. It's not moving at all. It doesn't have any effects on it. I just noticed. It's just like glowing ever so slightly. How come this only works sometimes? Weird. You have to hit the dude like directly, I guess.
Kind of hypnotic.
Well, there goes that weight. For the Nintendo GameCube? No, I have not actually. Beach Bandits. That, you know what, that sounds vaguely familiar. Maybe you've mentioned it one time before. Is that game good? I remember in Rocket Power, they had someone named Squid. It was a good time. Oh, this. Alright. Bubble blowing baby hunt. Defeat all enemies. Maybe we're Spongebob again? Why? I want to be Patrick. Say they give you enemies from like the next stage, basically. So these guys are gonna show up later.
Bottom, one hapless soul at a time.
And they're all dead already.
Whoa, whoa! That's giving up manliness, even in the corners.
Alright as a game, but the real draw for me is how completely nuts the story. Wait, there's a story? Oh dear. How crazy does it get? I've played licensed games where they just don't even know what to do. So they just come up with random shit.
But not heavy.
The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody game on the DS. Let me tell you. At the end of that game, there are aliens. I'm just saying. It's nutty. I'm surprised Sweet Life of Zack and Cody on the DS didn't win Game of the Year. I don't have that game anymore, otherwise I'd play it. I gave it to my cousin because they got a DS and I didn't want the game anymore. There's a lot of weird shit in this We Love Zack and Cody game, but I don't remember all of it. But what happens in the Rocket Power story? I want to know. Is Squid the final boss? Does Squid go rogue? Steals all the sand from the beach, among other things, to build a robot army. What? Does he sell the sand? Wait. It gets even wilder from there, Jesus. How does he steal the sand? You know what, actually, maybe I should upgrade SpongeBob's health. It's a little late, but
One more Krabby Patty.
it's fine.
Romantic, please.
I wonder what the speedrunners upgrade first. You know, it's funny, a lot of the upgraded moves actually take longer, so I imagine the speedrunners don't actually use the upgrades. Like, the moves take longer to use once you upgrade them. It's kind of funny.
Super fun. Saving the day. Turns extended.
It's kind of hard, actually.
Back at ya. Green Bikini Bottom, one hapless soul at a time. These just ooze macho. Whoa, whoa.
Their eyeballs fall out, ew. I just noticed. Look at that. Gonna see little, like, big white eyeballs bouncing around. I think there's still another round after this too. So what? He didn't flinch. What? Get out of here.
Okay, this is a bit slippery here. Right back at ya.
Attempting to deploy hypnosis gas, and the boss of the area is use skateboarding to destroy their memory chips while avoiding getting owned by skateboarding robots. So there's a sense of progression at least, because you unlock the hoverboard. That sounds crazy. I mean, like, what else are you gonna do? Like, if you're a game developer and you've been told, alright, make a licensed game for Rocket Power, you try watching the episodes and it's like the most mundane shit in every episode. You're gonna think, well, fuck, I have no idea what to do. This show isn't very good. I used to watch Rocket Power, like, in the morning before school. I remember that. At, like, 6 a.m. Obtain to use for 2 parts of the game later. Indeed. Progression. Multiplayer. Of course, there's a multiplayer. I just realized Patrick is like... So, like, in each mission, the characters have different idle animations, I think? Or maybe there's, like, a set of default ones that they do most of the time. And then, like, there's just a couple levels where they have new ones. Anyway, SpongeBob... Yeah, look at that. His default animation is, like, pretending to be a chicken.
Macho stuff.
How the game got made. I mean, Nintendo. Nintendo paid for it. No, Nickelodeon probably paid for it, right? Because I could find nothing about the developer of this game. Oh. That's interesting. I mean, like, when you boot up the game, it has to say who developed it, right? Was it THQ? They made a lot of licensed games. You know, Way Forward made this game. We've played a couple Way Forward games on the stream now. Shantae, Pirate's Curse, and SpongeBob the movie. Australian game company that went out of business shortly after it came out. That's upsetting. They probably didn't choose to make that game. They probably just took, like, the only licensed like project that they could get, and then try to run with it. Evolution Games, interesting. Those developers probably went on to work on like other shit. What if one of them went on to work on like Mario Odyssey? Oh fuck, what? Okay, let's just start here. Very progressive game design philosophy here.
How much of a man do I have to be?
Whoa, how do you get that? What? Hello? You have to come back later and like throw something at it? That's crazy. How do you get that? That's crazy. It'd be like, oh, there's a platform above me right now. Maybe we can get on that somehow. Oh yeah, you know what it is? Yeah, later on we're gonna get the ability to throw things. That's probably how we get access to those platforms. I keep forgetting I can cartwheel.
Watch your stuff.
This guy's just shooting up the place for no reason. What the hell? What an asshole.
Out of my way.
Had a lot of cameos for TAC. Oh yeah. Toe existed and was a thing. Maybe they launched the show like right around that point. I feel like that game, I don't know, that was weird. Like the TAC games were licensed somehow by Nickelodeon, even though that wasn't a show in the first place somehow. Because I remember like that game got promoted on Nickelodeon a lot. Like through commercials and shit. It's gonna suck. I got it! I've never died. Not even once.
Bring 'em to.
I haven't seen very much of the Juju show, but I've watched the cutscenes from the one of the more recent like Nicktoons games. It was on the Wii. It was Globs of Doom, and in that game you play as TAC for some reason. Oh, TAC is like one of the main protagonists, along with Danny Phantom and Spongebob. I think Jimmy Neutron is in there too. Okay, these physics make no sense. Look at that. The platform can just slide out from underneath you. That makes no sense. I can't believe this game doesn't have a very good physics engine. Unbelievable. Oh, I made a mistake. Just kidding, I'm fine. I thought that would hurt me. I miss weird licensed games. Some of them were really bad though, to be fair. But yeah, I kind of miss them too. SpongeBob game for Nintendo Switch? That's what I'm saying. I feel like these days, like, there's no in between. You get either like something that they actually tried to work on, or something that they put no effort into whatsoever. Ed, Edd and Eddy Misadventures. I don't think I've ever played that game. Is there a game based on that movie? I'm curious. There might be. Like the Ed, Edd and Eddy movie. Oh my god, No! And they start you all over. There is? It's not very good? No. Disappointing. Do you ship Eddie and Double D? A lot of people do. I meant Misadventures. Oh, okay. That's a separate game. Or maybe Adventures is the only game. And I'm like conjuring up the movie game in my head. It's not real. Oh my god, really? Game bullshit. Artificial difficulty in my Spongebob games, SMH. Ship that too. In the movie, Eddie's brother did, kind of. He called Double D his girlfriend. It was a weird way to end the series. Oh. Like one of the main characters? I don't know. Help make the show. Oh, I don't know. Maybe.
These just ooze macho.
I mean, some weird people worked on Ed and Eddie, so... What Dan has told me is that apparently Ed, and Eddie... Like, they made it in Canada, and, like... They made a show that was, like, purposely stupid and awful, because they knew the Americans would like it. That was, like, the theory that he told me. Or maybe it's confirmed, I don't know. And then it was supposed to end after, like, season 4, when Eddie wakes up and he's, like, 80 years old. There was a lot of weird shit going on with Ed, and Eddie. I swear I read that somewhere, yeah. Read that one of them shipped Eddie and Double D, I assume. Is what you meant. All the boxes respawn. I think we're toward the end of this level. Ow.
The manliness has landed.
How do I get over there? Do I want to fuck with that? Crash Bandicoot, Ratchet and Clank, or this? I think this does. I think this one's in everything, frankly. How do you do this? How are you supposed to get that shit? This doesn't make any sense. Oh, you know what it might be? Later on you can throw things. Maybe that's it. I don't see anything you can throw, though. And you can't jump while you're holding something. I don't think. I'll try it even though it won't work. Let's see. I mean, it's like even if you get over there, then what? then you're stuck. I think we'll skip that. It's fake news. Maybe if you do it this way? Actually, you know what? I wonder if you can just make that jump like normally. You can probably do it with Spongebob, actually. He can jump a little farther. Yeah, I bet. You gotta come back later with Spongebob to get that. That's my excuse for skipping it. No!
Macho stuff.
He almost shot me. I like how at the beginning I was saying these levels were shorter than I remember, but now I actually think they're longer than I remember. This is taking a while. That's okay though. Okay, now this is the end. So once we unlock SpongeBob's guitar move, we can do that here. That'll be a hoot. So this was the part that scared me when I was younger. Because what happened was you get down here, right? And then there were so many enemies that I got scared and I didn't know what to do. That's what happened. In my defense, there are like a lot of them, so whatever. Not to mention 3 of these guys, and they're the worst. Where's the key?
Don't let it get away!
I think we've got the key now, Patrick. I also think you can get off of me.
Oh, my back. So this is another driving mission, which reminds me we can actually go back and play the tub mission again for more coins. Goofy Goober tokens.
The gates are locked. You'll have to find all the keys to unlock the gates.
My back actually hurts from playing this too much. The thug tug. I just noticed
The
that.
gates out to the main road are locked.
Locked? Then how can we drive out?
Floor the paddy wagon and bust through the gates!
Sorry, Patrick. For that, we'd need a Super Krabby Patty Deluxe.
You can unlock the gates if you find all the keys around the track.
Alright, I'm actually gonna skip this for now. We'll come back.
I forget.
We're missing 2 treasure chests on that mission. We'll figure it out later. So since this mission's kind of linear, like you can't slow down that much, so this is basically just like replaying the mission. It's a time challenge.
You guys took a while going.
And old tired.
Well, try sliding quickly instead. If you make it under the allotted time, you'll earn a reward.
When I was younger, I kind of skipped the dialogue a lot because I thought I knew it already. But there's some new stuff in there.
That's how we do things in Bikini
Can I break every box? Oh yeah, that reminds me. I should play that song from the dub. Maybe I shouldn't though. You'll hear it when you get to that part of the show, and you'll know what I mean. So when you're watching those duels, you'll know. Oh wait a minute. Oh, here we go. Give me that. We should check out what the extras actually are after this as well. So the ring mission for this, I remember I had a hard time with it, but it's probably fine now. I just think, what would Spongebob do if he was a Yu-Gi-Oh? If he was in the Yu-Gi-Oh universe? I don't know. He would summon the Goofy Goober in defense mode. Oh no!
Did Minnie bother to tell us if the train was still running around here?
Oh! Oh! When I went and watched GX last summer, like in Season 1 and Season 2, I skipped a lot of the duels because I didn't feel the need to watch them. Because a lot of them were just filler episodes anyway. Like, I just wanted to, I just wanted to see the story, you know what I mean? So I would watch like the beginning and the end, sometimes. Especially for like the episodes that were on Cartoon Network when I was younger. It's like those are the ones that like, I saw a lot of, especially in Season 1. Season 1 seems like it's 80% filler for sure. Here we go. This is the shortcut I was trying to do earlier. And then failed it again. Oh, wait. Oh, this is a time challenge. So what happens? Okay, cool. They don't make you restart. It's actually very nice. So progressive. So it's probably faster to just go this way, honestly. If I can talk. Remember the episode in season 1 when there's a monkey that duels Jaden? And then, like, you know what, I won't say just in case you haven't seen it. They mentioned that duel later on in the series. I might run out of time here. I think I'd actually run out of time, so this sucks. I think we're close. I'm not sure though. No. Oh, we're so close. No. This is the worst game. The game sucks.
You have a
I always knew this game sucked. I've been saying that this whole time. So most of season 1 is new. Oh, interesting. A lot of weird stuff happens in season 1, and a lot of it doesn't matter at all. I think there's one character from... Yeah, that's right, alright. I guess, like, there's some significant stuff in there. That's what I'm thinking of. That gets mentioned later. So it's not all filler nonsense. I should have taken that shortcut, actually. I didn't realize it was such a big shortcut. I like how I said this would be easy, and then I lost. Feels bad, man. I like how this tub can go up a slope.
Oh, that was different.
So pressing 4 does make you go a little faster, which is interesting. A little bit. Camera there sucks. You can move the camera during this? I never knew that. How would you want to, though?
By the way, Patrick, when was the last time you took a bath?
Alright, just don't take the shortcut. Should be fine. I think in the ring challenge they actually make you take it. It's spooky. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're fine this time. I don't know why I take that jump so early every time. It kind of fakes me out.
wow, that was fast. Here's your reward as promised. I've got a real challenge for you two.
Woo! Three-legged race?
Spelling shuffleboard backwards?
No, rings will appear along this slide. You have a limited time to get through each ring.
Maybe after this we'll end
I'll
it
reward you
for the
if you
night.
get through every ring.
I think this is a sufficient challenge to end on. What is up, Doug? I hope you're doing well tonight.
Rock formation, Patrick. This one's up to you.
And Caped Crusade, welcome to the best game ever made. There we go. Oh no! What was that?
And that's how we do things in Bikini Bottom.
Way to keep this game alive. I mean, someone's got to do it. This game is way better than it has any right to be. It's too bad that like weird licensed games can't go on like the Nintendo Switch Virtual Console for obvious reasons.
Must smash crates!
So is that a shortcut? I guess it is, kind of. Oh, well, not really. You're better off just going onto the board there. The obvious reasons? I mean, generally speaking, like, cartoon licensed games don't end up on the Virtual Console. Either because Nintendo doesn't want them on there, or like Nickelodeon doesn't want them on there. And I guess there's no demand for it either. That would be another thing. It's not like Earthbound, where like a lot of people wanted Earthbound on the Virtual Console, so they did it. I guess you could always play an emulator. Nothing stopping you. Where are your followers? Maybe sleeping, I don't know.
That's how we do things.
Our regulars were here earlier, actually. I think they went off to do things.
Did Minnie bother to tell us if the train was still running around here?
PS2, I'm playing on GameCube. And the GameCube is chugging right now, so I don't know if it runs any better on PS2. I've never tried it. Okay, I was scared about that. We're doing good so far.
Must smash crates!
Every once in a while the GameCube just makes like a snapping noise. And it scares me because I don't know what it's doing. Maybe I should play on the Wii instead. Alright, here we go. Oh no. Okay. That's the hardest part. Oh no! Okay, I think we're in the clear. That would have sucked if we screwed up at the last second.
Great sliding. Here's your reward.
We'll come back and do the last time challenge later, I think. Really love this game? I do. I haven't played it in a long time though. Like some of these old licensed games I kind of love unironically because I played them a lot as a kid. And now I think like they're actually pretty decent.
Does this answer your question?
Like the Cars game for
Then,
GameCube.
time down the slide,
That's,
and you'll be
that's another good one. One that I played a lot. Alright, let's go back to this mission. Let's see.
Save the money first!
So these are all the extras we got. Film trailer 1, you unlock trailers. You unlock advertisements. We won't watch all these, I'll just take a look at some of them.
Since the beginning of time, mankind has searched for answers to the big questions. Where did we come from? Is there life after death? Are we alone? But today, in this very theater, you will be asked
You wanna see what?
answer
All this?
the ultimate question. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? A SpongeBob SquarePants
Throw it back to,
movie.
to 2002. Or whenever this was.
Bigger, squarier, spongier. The SpongeBob SquarePants movie.
2004, okay, I was way off. Way off. Mermaid Man SpongeBob? Oh, that's right, you unlock alternate costumes. I completely forgot about that. Long bucket head antennas. Interesting. So you just unlock like random things you can do. SpongeBob art track. Great. What's this one? Bad Guy sound pack? New targeting hand. Play of Doodle Bob, is that a thing?
Welcome to our little tale.
Oh, alright, we've seen that one. Earlier in the game. If there's a Doodle Bob costume, I will definitely use it. No question. Or this stream will probably get copyrighted for showing these.
Unthinkable has happened.
That's okay.
Talk to me, Krabs.
Oh, it started out as a simple order. A Krabby Patty with cheese.
Tell him I'm wrong.
When the customer
I like how it blows a bubble.
No cheese!
I'm going in.
Now, the only thing that stands between an improperly made sandwich and a disaster is the courage of one sponge.
Everything's gonna be just fine.
Who are you?
You got a family, Phil? Come on, Phil, stay with me. Let's hear about that family. Bingo.
What?
Say cheese. Order up.
What if we just streamed the movie? Can you imagine?
You may think SpongeBob SquarePants is just your average ordinary.
I'll just say we're playing the movie game, and I'll put a face cam on there with me playing with the controller.
But this November, when his entire world is threatened,
I will rule the world!
Well, good luck with that.
he'll get the chance
Good luck with that.
Seize him!
No! I won't let you!
to become the hero
Step on it,
no one ever imagined. Bigger, squarier, spongier.
I promise we're playing a video game right now.
The SpongeBob SquarePants movie.
Are they laughing at us?
No, Patrick. They're laughing next to us.
Oh god, I forgot what we were doing. Okay. We'll move on to the Weenie Hut, or the, like the Thug Tug driving mission. I actually don't remember how to do this. It's actually not like a very linear stage. You have to find 5 keys.
Find all the keys along the track, and the gates will open.
Is the paddy wagon stuck with 3 health even though I upgraded the others? Probably. Yeah, this level's kind of hard, I remember this. You got bombs and you like ink splats. There's a key up there. When I was younger, I remember spending a lot of time on this because it wasn't very smart. Ow. Yeah, driving this thing is not the most intuitive. Missed all those. Alright, very good. You have one of the keys. Just one. Can I break this? Oh, okay. Kind of looked like it was like gating that off, but nope, you can just go through. Is that a secret? Take those? Alright. How many more are there? There's one more here. Alright.
There's a key.
6 speed run. It would be a speed run if I didn't just screw that up. Oh, but look at this. We found the other secret. It is a speed run. It's 100% speed run. I did this all on purpose. Also, hi Wayne. I didn't notice your username until just now. I hope you have been well. Ow. Let's try going this way this time. You can break the motorcycles. Two? Oh, that's right. We saw a third one, but we missed it. Because I'm stupid. There is a key? Oh, there's a key. Already 3 of them, wow. Doing pretty good. Oh, you know what sucks actually? When we do the time trials for these, I'm pretty sure we have to collect the keys again. That kind of sucks. I'd like to remember where they are. I'm not looking forward to that actually. The last one might actually be like right here. No? Okay, great. Wrong way? How is this the wrong way? It's like an open level. It's like an open world level. Kind of. Yeah, I think this is wrong. Alright, we'll go back. Fine. I wish that this was like Cars, where you could like press down and then up, and you can make the paddy wagon jump. That'd be cool. Is that a key missing? Oh. Alright. Maybe going to get all 4 keys, or the 4 other keys, that truck shows up. Emulator? Nope, we're playing on disc. My GameCube is chugging right now. I'm trying to keep up with this game. So wouldn't it be faster to just go this way? I haven't used any nitros yet. I guess I have for jumps. That's it. I have 8 saved up. They're not that useful, except for the time trials. It's not the wrong way. The exit's this way. Right? I hope so. What? Oh, okay. Why? That doesn't make any sense. Oh, you know what it is? It's they expect you to approach it from the other side, so they put those gates there just to make extra sure you notice that the finish is this way. Whatever.
Well done, SpongeBob and Patrick. Here is your reward.
I forget which level is next. Oh, you know what it might be actually? It might be a boss battle. Oh damn, here it comes. Our first boss. This game has 4.
Patrick, we've got to start acting like men.
SpongeBob.
I'll be right back.
SpongeBob, wait! Make mine chocolate.
I'll have 2 chocolate banana splits with sprinkled fairy stars and goober beans. With extra sauce, please. You can let go now. I said let go, please. What kind of old lady are you?
I'm surprised that didn't scare me when I was younger. I was scared by a lot of dumb things.
I'll save you, SpongeBob!
That's what I'm talking about.
All this for ice cream?
You. What happens now? Oh, it's right. Can we hit him? We can.
That's what I'm talking about.
What happens if we hit these? Does that damage him? When I was younger, I would replay the bosses because I thought they were cool. I was very easily amused.
Good job, Patrick. Watch out for the tongue.
I wonder if we can head smash her. We can. I'm surprised. I did not expect that to kill him. Okay, wow. The speed run, though. Is there another driving mission after this?
Patrick, step on it.
Come
Oh,
on, kitties. Have
I know
some
what's
ice
next.
cream.
I think.
Jump for it, Patrick.
And so the hideous creature was vanquished by an even more hideous creature coming from the deep ocean trench.
Well, we lost our car again.
Never mind the car. Where's the road?
There's the road on the other side of the deep, dark, dangerous, monster-infested trench.
After gulping, SpongeBob and Patrick decided to throw in the towel. Luckily, Mindy arrived and showed them what was really going on back in Bikini Bottom. Plankton had transformed Bikini Bottom into Planktopolis. The sight of their city convinced our heroes to continue on to Shell City. So, in order to become men, they cried like little babies. But someone was hot on their tail. With no time to lose, Princess Mindy thought of a better idea, and our heroes quickly became men and marched toward the treacherous trench.
Pretty sure we have another. Yeah, we have another driving mission now. Wow. They kind of grouped them all up in one part of the game. We might end it now, because I think we've done like
To get to Shell
a
City,
third of the
you'll
game.
need to
I don't know.
cross the bottom of the trench. You can get to the bottom.
This is
using the
crazy.
slide.
Look at how long this is. Yeah, I remember this being really long. It's like twice as long as the other sliding mission.
The only way across the trench is along the bottom, but you have to get there first by traveling down the slide, past those sea monsters.
The trench is pretty deep.
And very dark.
Oh, no sweat, Mindy. We're men now. Those sea monsters wouldn't scare a guppy.
That's the spirit. Now get down there as quickly as possible.
Alright, let's see. So we've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How much is left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wow, okay, yeah, we've done exactly half the game. But there's more like 100% stuff we can do. So I'd say overall we're about a third done. There's also a lot of secrets we don't have. What's this? Antennae fountain? I already did that. Oh, there's actually a percentage thing. It says we're 30% done, which is funny because I said we were a roughly third done. Yeah, wow. Alright. Thanks for hanging out, boys. Appreciate it. Have a good night. I think we'll play more tomorrow, probably. It'll be a little later, though. Probably like this stream. It'll start around 9. 9:30.